Hello, hello. Thank you for checking in. It is Tuesday. Welcome to Live with Lorielle New. Let me say hello to everybody. Allura Star and Shocker and Sturgis Guy and Tesis and House of Dave and Sam and St. Clinton and Eric and Petey and Tim and Ryan and Photo and Philip and Mark Mean and Star Raven and Angie Jonas and Fairies Lover and Lucky Girl and Winged Doggy and Scott Kimmis and Joe Barney and N1Q OV and Bill Nouse and Sam and St. Clinton and Sturgis Guy and Jim Dandy and Red Stapler. Thank you for checking in. Great to see everybody. Hello. And Witch of Capri and Winged Doggy and is there anyone I'm missing? Philip and everyone watching on YouTube. Thank you for checking in. Hello. Hello. I made a video yesterday that I'm editing that I made up for YouTube. Yesterday was get on your stump. So I made a video and a YouTube video about some stuff that bothered me. So I'm gonna try and after it's processing. So I'll try and get that up for you later today or tomorrow. I might want to edit or trim it or clip it. So, hello. How is everybody doing? And Allura, I saw your picture. Nice haircut. I think that looks cute. I hope you're happy with it. Hello. Angie says something awesome happened to me on Sunday night. Wait a minute, it's Tuesday. Why are we just hearing about this now? And what happened? What awesome thing happened to you? Why are you waiting until now to tell us? We want to know about your awesome Sunday. You won the lottery? You found a magical pot of gold? You discovered elves living under your house? You found a... Oh, I was going to say you found a time traveler and went into the future. And no, Kevin Jonas noticed her on Twitter. Wait, how did he know? What did he say hi? Did he follow you? Did he tweet? What do you mean? Fill us in on the details. Kevin Jonas noticed her on Twitter. Ooh. Wow, that was very nice of her to say that, Allura. I'm sure that made you feel really good. It's always nice when you give compliments, and you get compliments. Yeah, Angie, tell us all the details about Kevin Jonas. Did he? Angie says Kevin Jonas has come up with an app called Yude, and it's powered by Yelp, and it's something you search to find food with. And you disguised yourself as a tasty brownie, and he was looking for tasty brownies. Eat me. Hi, Bill Nouse. And for anyone who's watching on YouTube, just to remind you, there is a lag. So I think it's like about a minute long. So if you're watching on YouTube, I'm reading comments. But there's a minute lag. So just to warn you, I'll send you a hi for the YouTube people. I just sent that. So when you saw it to when you hear, or so. So she said she would. Angie said she would recommend his new app to his friends and his sisters, and he said, and that they would love it. And Oh, and he responded back that she totally should promote his app and that they're gonna love it. Did he happen to notice that you're married? Did he happen to notice that your name is Angie Jonas? Mrs. Kevin Jonas. He must be used to that by now. I bet there's probably a few other people with the names that say I love Kevin Jonas or I'm gonna marry Kevin or something like that. So, well, that's very nice. See, I still want to go with the disguising yourself as a tasty brownie, Angie Jonas. I mean, it is a food app. If he's looking for tasty, though. Hi, Philip. Though, you know, judging from his recent pictures and his workout routine that he seems to be doing for his new TV show, I don't think he's eating any brownies right around now. Angie says she's been waiting so long for Kevin Jonas to notice that she's alive. Now, if only he would come to her birthday party. Well, I'm happy for you, and I'm glad that made your day. Just remember, Angie Jonas, that you are valuable. You're a valuable, awesome girl, with or without the acknowledgement of Kevin Jonas. Your worth is not determined by Kevin Jonas. Just want to make that clear. And Bill says, yeah, it's one of the brothers. Angie says, yeah. Okay, good. Just making sure, Angie. Oh, good. Well, I hope your doctor's appointment goes well, Laura. So, there is a monster, I think there is a monster rat in my backyard. Something took one of the glue traps. My old backyard is completely enclosed, so only like cats or dogs or other people cannot get in it. Rats and mice can. Something took the glue trap, left a bunch of hair on it. There was no animal. There was a bunch of hair, and moved it like 3 feet down to the other end of the yard. Moved it, covered it with leaves. There's like a smart, strong, huge rat. Does anyone remember there's a book called something of Secret of Nim about mice and rats that got some sort of special drug or something, and they got really smart and started to take over the world, or something like that. I think it's a true story. It's outside. They're living under my house. They're probably living in my house. I think they might be in the walls, waiting to come out and get me. All last night I was hearing little noises, and I was like, wait, is that just like the house creaking? Or is that monsters? So it's a nice, beautiful, sunny day out here today in Los Angeles. I hope it's not too cold where you all are. Oh, and I promised, before I forget, I promised to Laura yesterday that we would do a nerd call, because I haven't done one for a really long time for all of you guys. So, for anyone who's new, this is a regular feature of Live with Lorielle New, called the Nerd Call. So if you're new, don't be scared. We haven't done one in a while, but woohoo! This is how it goes. Woohoo! 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 Alert star! Shocker! Sturgis sky! Jesus, Austin, Dave, Sam, Clinton, Eric, PD, Tim, Ryan, Photo, Philip Lee, Mark Green, Star Raven, Andrew Jonas, Harry's Lover, Lucky Girl, Sam, St. Clinton, Bill Nouse, Scott Kimmis, Wing Doggy, woo, woo, Azure Yusuf, LaCram, Marcel, and 1QOV, Jim Dandy, Sturgis Guy, woohoo, woohoo, St. Clinton, Sam, woohoo, woohoo. That is a nerd call, and if you can hear that, you are a nerd. That is on a decibel level that only nerds can hear. So if you can hear that, yes, it's true. You're a nerd. And I'm sorry if you didn't know and nobody ever told you before, but yes, you're totally a nerd. But it's okay. It's okay. You're not alone. You're with your brethren, your fellow nerds, so own it. Own your nerd. Be a strong, proud nerd. I am your queen. Woohoo! And you can be a strong nerd. You can be a smart nerd. You can be a sexy nerd. But you're still a nerd. So own it. It's all about being proud of who you are and what you are. Because if you own your nerd, nobody can take it away from you. That's my inspiration. I try to spread the positivity on the internet. I hope you will all go out in your world and spread some positivity too. Woohoo! That is your mission, to spread the positivity. Woohoo! Own it. Own it. Laura says she's the haircut nerd. And David Jones says that there are dogs howling in his neighborhood now. They're howling because they smell you. They're howling because they're owning it. Dog nerds. Yes, I'm a big fan of animals. Dogs love me. Animals love me because I can communicate with them psychically. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I can talk to. I talk to them and say, "Hi, here, kitty, kitty. I'm nice. You like me. Come over here and let me scratch you." Yes, I communicate with animals. Dogs, cats, they all love me, and I think the internet has opened up a whole world of knowledge about animals to people, because you watch, so many people have videos up there where you can see proof that animals are smarter than we realized, have more feelings than we realized, and are more like us than we realized. When you see animals, you know, saving another animal, or mourning the loss of another dead animal, and doing things that, wait, I didn't think an animal could think that much or feel that much. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, animals, they have smaller brains, they don't have the same feelings. Well, that's not true, because there's plenty of proof on the internet that yeah. So I think that a lot of this stuff on the internet has increased our knowledge of animals. It makes you more aware. It also makes it harder for you to, for me, it makes it a lot harder to eat animal products. It makes vegetarianism and having a more healthy lifestyle a lot more appealing, because seeing videos with like cows and all these things and sheep, and it makes it hard for me to like be a part of these industries that are so callous and cruel to so many animals. And I also think, you know, I see a lot of videos on my Facebook and Twitters and stuff. There's a lot of people that have animal rescue companies, foundations, where they, you know, find these stray dogs that are covered with like 50 pounds of hair and haven't eaten and have been abandoned or tied up, and somebody tied up or abused, horribly abused, cut and beaten, mutilated or burned. You see these videos, and I don't. First of all, I applaud these people that do that, and it's just, they make me cry. For anyone out there who knows somebody who is abusive or neglectful to an animal, if somebody is going to be that way to an animal, they will be. Thank you, Philip. They will. That is a clear indication of their character, and if they're going to treat a helpless, defenseless, you know, loving animal that way, that is how they will treat kids and other people and loved ones. And that is the first. Bye, Bill knows. That is the first indication. You know, like when people say, like, if somebody turns into like a serial killer or a psychopath or has like mental problems, if you see like little kids that are abusing or killing or maiming animals, get that kid to therapy as soon as possible. Hi, Thesis. Wait, Tisa said he just had Thai food. He'd never had it before. Thai food is excellent and delicious and very tasty. You'll be hooked for life now, Tisa. What took you so long? But I also, part of me thinks when I watch all these animal videos, you know, people get really motivated to help animals, and they want to save a dog that's been abandoned, but they don't want to help people that have been abandoned. Like, if you think of all these stray cats and stray dogs, and you feel like, oh, I want to do something to help them, but then you see abandoned people on the street. If you think of homeless people as abandoned people, strays, neglected strays, a lot of people have more compassion for a dog than they do for people. And I think we have to remember that we need to have compassion for and care for all of them, except for mice and rats. Yes, I feel very guilty about my cruelty to mice and rats and cockroaches and any other bug that comes in my vicinity. Thank you, Philip Lee. Yeah, I know. I should be a little, yeah. I guess you could call me a hypocrite because I don't have any compassion for mice and rats. I do have compassion for them if they're not in my house. Tesis had pineapple fried rice. Oh, that is delicious. I'm hungry now, Tesis. Anyhow, so I got on the whole animal cruelty, compassion. Own it. Own it. Tesis is hooked on Thai food now. Yes, you know, Thai food, well, there's all kinds of, you know, like, all the different countries in the whole Asiatic region of the world have delicious, healthy, tasty food. Most importantly, if you can get that food without All the Americanized additives like MSG and all the weird chemicals that we can put in. But delicious food, and they're all slightly different. You know, Japanese, Chinese, Thai food, Vietnamese. So good, so healthy, full of vegetables, lean proteins. Very, very good food. And these are this is the Asian food, like China is a 5,000-year-old culture. It's a much older country and culture than American. Obviously, we're a very young baby country. They've got a lot of experience with food and diet and health. You should appreciate their food and the culture. And they're all slightly different. I think I do like Thai food. I like some of the spice. They have a lot more spices, and I like the cilantro and the peanut sauces and that they add to a lot of things. I'm very fond of that. Thank you. Philip likes my hair. I blow dried it. I blow dried it today. Last night. Tisa said, "What should I try? It all, Tisa. You know what's really good Thai food? Let's see. They make sweet and sour soup. Mee grab. Mee grab is a appetizer, which is really good. Pad Thai. Basically all of it. It's a slightly different version. If you like Chinese food, but maybe you've gotten kind of used to it, especially because a lot of the Americanized Chinese food restaurants have kind of the same things. They have a menu that you've probably tried a lot of the same things, so you might be like a little bit like, oh, okay, I've had beef and broccoli, and I've had all those things a lot. But if you've never tried Thai food, it's like a whole new kind of a whole new world of like, oh wow. Angie loves Pad Thai. Try it all, Tesis. The world is full of all kinds of amazing food dishes from every country of the world. There's no time to be finicky and afraid to try something from other countries. They all have many wonderful gifts to share. Food from around the world is like a little bit of an adventure for your taste buds. Oh, you don't know who who I'm annoyed with now? Right now, actually, you know what? I'm going to save that. I'm going to make a podcast about who I'm annoyed about. I'm going to make a podcast about it. I'll make a podcast for it. Do a whole full thing. David Jones says he prefers beef and broccoli to Shanghai noodles. Oh, that's right. I gotta get that. I gotta get that attached. I've been getting my life in order, Allura. I've been getting things organized. Wing Doggy knows how. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get that done. All right. Tomorrow is hump day. Woo! All right. So I'm gonna try and get the podcast that I just made up. My little. There used to be the guy Andy Rooney used to do his little like bit at the end of 60 Minutes where he'd talk about something that was bugging him or whatever he had an opinion about. So I kind of feel like that. I'm making these little 3-minute long little, like, you know. So I'm not sure what to call them, my little op-ed pieces. But yeah, so I have another one to. I got a bone to pick. That sounds wrong, though. All right. So it's 5:45. I am just about to sign off, but I want to thank you guys for coming to see me because you're awesome. David Jones says, my rant. Yeah. What should I call it? My op-ed, rant, commentary, soapbox, up on the soapbox. The way I see it. I should have a title for it, shouldn't I? Or some sort of catchy little, like, in my opinion, Black Nerd Rants. Yeah. Pontification. My pontification. Angie loves Black Nerd Rants. All right, I gotta come up with a name so I can give my cat the new truth. That's gonna get me hits from people. Well, there's New World Order, the conspiracy theory people. Just to clarify, yes, they are not building. There's no FEMA camps set up to put the population in prison. I know there's people that have these conspiracy theories that say that the government wants to put us all in prison in a FEMA camps, and they've seen the camp. Just to clarify, throw a little bit of reality into that. The only way government exists and survives is by money. You know, obviously, the U.S. government, we pay the government, the taxes and all that. They exist by having a population, a working economy of people who go to work every day and keep the economy running. That's how the economy keeps running. Now, if you were to put the population in prison, then the economy would not run. Obviously, like just the basic mechanics of a working system relies on having a population that is working. If you put everybody in a FEMA camp, okay, who's going to run the camp? Who's going to run the economy? Who's going to feed the people? Like, that doesn't make, just from a business economic standpoint, it's not possible. It's impossible. David Jones says Agenda 21 is coming. Yeah. David Jones, don't drink the crazy Kool-Aid. I really hope you're smarter than that, David Jones. Don't drink the crazy Kool-Aid. Yeah, so I'm just about to sign on, but let me say goodbye to everybody. Allura Star, and Shocker, and Sturgis Guy, and Tesis, and Hudson Dave, and Sam, and St. Clinton, and Mark Mean, and Star Raven, and Ryan, and Photo, and Philip Lee, and Eric, and Petey, and Tim, and Jim Dandy, and Sturgis Guy, and Joe Barney, and Bill Nouse, and Scott Kimmis, and N1QOV, and Wing Doggy, and Sam, and St. Clinton, and Angie Jonas, and Fairies Lover, and Lucky Girl. Thank you for checking in. Tesis, and Marcel, and LaCram, and Azure Yusuf. Thank you for checking in. Kisses for everyone. I love you. Bye. I love you. Bye. Noteworthy. Thank you, Allure. Bye.